Yo, so what's popping YouTube? Basically, Kendrick Lamar officially won the beef. I mean, we all kind of knew this already, anyways, but it's over. I'm done. I'm done with this shit. We done with the back and forth. Not Like Us has won 5 awards. I don't really give a fuck about the Grammys. I ain't gonna front. I'm not gonna act like I give a fuck. I do not give a fuck about the Grammys. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So basically, he got best music video. Best music video is crazy. Best rap performance. Best rap song. Record of the year and song of the year, which is basically the same shit. I don't know what's the difference between record and song because they're both the same shit. So basically, he shitted. This whole thing has been going left. I ain't going front. You know, the Super Bowl performance. Looking back at this shit, like this is definitely the most legendary beef. And I know niggas, I know some old niggas gonna be like, what about Tupac and Biggie? Tupac and Biggie wasn't really beef, and that shit was manufactured, to be honest. Honestly, it's mostly Diddy's work because Diddy put out the song Who Shot You, and it had really nothing to do with Pac, and then he tried to make it seem like it was, and then I can't. It's basically it's just a bunch of he say, she say type bullshit. The beef was just anything, honestly. That shit, that shit is actually a sad beef because them niggas wasn't actually beefing. It was, bro, it's a lot of industry shit. It's a lot of weird shit that be going on the more you learn. But yeah, it's just a little weird shit they was doing back then. But honestly, yeah, it was Diddy. Diddy's a sick nigga. Diddy's the real master manipulator. Diddy's the real master manipulator. Fuck is you talking about? But at this point, we're gonna be talking about this beef for generations. This is definitely something that we gonna always talk about in hip hop. Cause you gotta think about it. It's two of the biggest rappers at the height of their fucking lives doing this shit. You rarely would actually see this in any type of, like, you gotta think about it. Rap is the only arena where you could see niggas really go at it word for word, bar for bar, pen for pen. Fuck is you talking about? The best of the best at the top of the game. And honestly, you would have thought egos would not let them do it. Cause let's be honest, I feel like if it was most niggas that were in their position, they probably would have just sneaked this and just let it go. And it would have never got this far. But with Kendrick and Drake, it's been brewing for a good 8 years. It only started out as a friendly competition. Drake took it the wrong way, started lashing out, felt the way about it, went on the radio, started bitching about it. Then, 8 years later, here we are. 8 years later, here the fuck we are. We're here to see Kendrick give Drake the immense belt. I'm not gonna front. I kind of felt he was gonna win when I ain't gonna front. What made me think he was gonna win was Euphoria because he broke down with him very precise. He explained Drake a lot of things that hip hop and a lot of people have critiques about Drake, which is understandable because he has done some really odd things, so he can't really go against those hip hop sayings about, well, why does he do this or why would he move like this with the culture? And he's done certain things to certain artists, like the whole X thing and him going back and forth with certain rappers and him stealing niggas' flows and doing this, that, and a whole bunch of bullshit, right? So we've all accused him. Kendrick went basically, alluded to him being the culture vulture multiple times. A lot of people have, honestly. Didn't say anything that was too crazy, to be honest, in the first song. It was kind of things we already said. Like, Drake want to be like the gal in the club whole time he a nigga, but he want to be like Sexy Red whole time he in the club with Sexy Red type shit. So he ain't really say nothing too crazy. Then, of course, Drake is gonna, because Drake really started it, to be honest. I'm not going front. He actually really started the beef, and he propelled it by even bringing the nigga's wife in the whole situation, which I feel like that's Drake's dilemma. Like, I ain't going front. I feel like Drake's bad luck is mentioning niggas' wives. Like, I ain't going front. Mentioning nigga wife and then him coming at you like that is crazy. The way how Kendrick came at you like, he definitely learned his lesson after that. Cause why would you even do that shit? And you wasn't. And here's the thing, Kendrick was really like precise and he moved very cautious. Like he didn't address any of the beating allegations, because we all know it wasn't true anyways. But he was very precise. He made sure he came directly at Drake and only Drake. He didn't talk about Drake. He didn't mention other weird key figures. He didn't mention some random rap nigga. He mentioned him, his crew, and the niggas he with. That's it. He just stayed on topic. Drake was dissing 80 niggas that nobody really gave a fuck. We wanted to hear you diss Kendrick, but the thing is, Drake's disses aren't really, like, Drake is not thought out enough to really diss Kendrick, because I would have just brought up the whole fake Hebrew shit. I would have been like, oh, you a fake Israelite, da da da. I would have hit him with that, but Drake's not that in tune. Drake's not that Negrofied. He's not that in tune. Because that's the only way you could really get at Kendrick. Like, you could go there, but Drake's not going to go there. Then he misinterpreted a lot of the disses and responded back with some bullshit. Like, a lot of times when he was speaking about Drake and comparing him to women, his brain doesn't fucking work, so he would just come back with some random ass response. It was a lot of response that Drake had that was kind of ass. Like, it didn't really make sense. It was kind of like, nigga, what are you saying? It's gonna like, are you listening to the nigga? Then the hard part 6 is what really put Drake in the hole. Oh my God, Drake tried to defend himself. Then he said some crazy shit about Kendrick getting, abused whole time. We all know that wasn't true, because if you listen to the album, it was his mom, and his mom was afraid that would happen to him. But I don't know what's wrong with Drake. I know what's wrong with Drake. So basically, Drake's dumbass then said at the end, literally at the end, why would I do that if I'm this rich? Like, what? Like, why would that? That's like, wow. That's like me saying, why would I do this if I had millions of dollars? Whole time there's people with millions of dollars that's doing all types of fucked up shit. Hence Diddy, R. Kelly. We could go on and on and on and on. So it's like, that was Anything. It's a lot of Anything type of bars with Drake. I feel like I feel like Drake didn't have enough to diss Kendrick. Like, it just felt like you getting your ass whooped and you really have nothing really to say. Like, Drake is not a real thought out nigga. That made me really think and sit like, this nigga not really like, he really not used to beefing with a nigga like Kendrick or like Pusha T. Like, he's not used to being around niggas that move like that. He's used to just, surface level type, oh, your chain small, your girl be fucking niggas, like shit like that. Like, he fuck with niggas that's like on day room timing. But Drake is 38 years old, bro. These niggas is grown ass men. You gotta come with something better. I ain't gonna front. You can't do the shit you did with Meek Mill with Kendrick. That's just not gonna work. With niggas like Kendrick, that whole situation was just not gonna work. You flexing on a nigga, it didn't matter, bro. Nobody gave a fuck. Like, it didn't matter. Both are at the height of your careers. I do commend y'all for going at it and actually going at it with each other. Did it suck at the end? Yes, because Drake started doing all types of weird shit. Like, he can't dish out. Again, you can't dish out the same shit you serve. You saying lies about niggas, then niggas saying lies about you. Now you crying about the niggas saying lies about you. Like, you did not start saying lies about the nigga first. Because Kendrick would have never went the family route if you went the family route. You went the family route, and he came after you. He literally knew you was going to do that, nigga. Anybody could have predicted that. That's your only move, Drake. You always talk about niggas' wives, and then you start going to all types of fake allegations. So it's like he did it to himself. That's why I don't really feel bad about the whole, like, nigga calling him a PDF. But I don't think that's really true. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. I still, I grew up listening to Drake, but it's been Anything. This beef has been Anything. The next couple of years are going to be interesting, but that's what I got to say, though. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.
Got a lot to get off my chest. These niggas move funny but never correct. I never mind it cause they don't know the trauma of niggas slipping, trying to catch one of breath. Think to myself, not right in the head. I keep it passive but get pushed to the edge. And when I'm started, I just want niggas dead. Gasping for air cause my foot on they necks, nigga. Bitch calling up my phone, went straight to the tune. Too bad that she fucked on the eye. Keep some shit on my hip, no lie. Gotta watch it for pics. 13th always stay on my car. And these niggas that swear that they living the life they don't live in a minute start talking the car. And this I better get up and get it or turn to a victim ass nigga with piss and no pie. Niggas tripping, you can get it with me. Always keep the city hollows, leaving terror on blocks. Ripping kidneys on those who envy, got a gut feeling you ain't seeing tomorrow. Shots ringing in the top, screeching, flowing in the secret shit, repeating a lot. Blood cleaning from coagulation from the ones that's taken, but they never forgot.